all the way to Ijebu-land in Ogun State in the southwestern part of Nigeria for the final burial rites for Reverend Elkanah Olusola Osibanjo. Reverend Osibanjo is the father of Pastor Yemisi Ashimolowo, wife of senior pastor of KICC International, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo.
88 years of impact and service to God and humanity celebrated at the final home journey for Reverend Elkanah Olusola Osibanjo, which kicked off with a celebration of life attended by friends and residents of Allah community in Odogbolu local government area of Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. The celebration kicked off from the St. Peter's Church. A man who many say touched lives in different ways, and this day of tribute was set aside to eulogize him and all he stood for. It was indeed a moment to reflect on his life and legacies. Pa Elkanah Olusola Osibanjo is the father of Pastor Mrs. Yemisi Ashimolowo, wife of the senior pastor of KICC, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, and together with other family members, they honor their dearly departed in a special way.
He lived a life of sacrifice. He lived a life of impact. We can see this in the life of the lineage he left behind.
Members of his family took turns to share their fond memories of their father.
He was a family man, he was a giver, and he loved God.
I like to celebrate the man, I like to celebrate the legend, I like to celebrate my patriarch for building a family that was not just only a family, but also had roots in faith.
Pastor Yemisi Ashimolowo and some other family members took a slightly different route by singing some of the favorite songs of their father before saying some few words.
He really taught us the importance of prayer, the importance of loving God, being people of integrity, let your yes be yes. And when it comes to timekeeping, he doesn't like lateness at all.
Pa Osibanjo meant different things to many people: a family man, a community leader, humanitarian, and most importantly, a great man of God.
He pushed me. I didn't even know I would be his in-law. He would talk to me about deep things and great things. He was a raiser of men. He became such that the little or few churches they put under him and the Four Square movement became not only a district, but out of his district, about 3 districts came out. Today, in fact, about 12 districts.
Later in the day, they moved to the family compound where the Christian wake was conducted, and more guests joined them for the session. His impact was not felt by his family alone, but also by those who had the opportunity to come in contact with him during his lifetime. And together with the family, they all felt a deep sense of loss. The following day, the funeral service held at the St. Peter's Church attracted dignitaries from all walks of life. At the occasion was the General Overseer of the Christ Apostolic Church, Agbala Itura, Prophet S.K. Abiara, the General Overseer of the Foursquare Church, Bishop Felix Madoye, and his wife, the KICC family, among other people. Prominent personalities commiserated with the family, and they included the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Governor of Ogun State, Ibukule Amosun, American televangelist, Bishop T.D. Jakes, among others.
For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain.
After the service, they proceeded to bury their beloved father. Reverend Elkanah Olusola Osibanjo was born on September 8, 1930 at Ala, about 4 kilometers from Ijebu-Ode, into a Christian family of Anglican denomination. He was the first and eldest son of the family. He trained as a cabinet maker, but later started his pastoral ministry in Christ's Mission of the Birth Church in the late 1950s. He was first made a deacon, then a chief deacon, and later a pastor. His pastoral ministry continued in Foursquare Gospel Organization as an assistant to Reverend F.C. Oshua until 1970, when he was confirmed acting pastor by the Central Executive. In 1980, he was promoted to the status of a pastor of the Foursquare Gospel Church. At the home front, he was married to his wife, Phoebe Olaomi, and together were blessed with 7 children.
Well, an impactful life he has lived, and his children have attested to that. We say our condolences to the family.
Yeah, may he so rest in peace. And with that, we end the show today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. As usual, let's do it again next week. But you still have an opportunity to see this and previous editions of the show. Just log on to channelstv.com to see all that. And you can also follow us on Twitter. Let's continue the conversation right there. And you can reach us with a number blinking on your screen. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Ogichkwose.
I'm Anne Nwaodo. Thank you so much for watching. And to all who are celebrating this week, we wish you a happy celebration. Enjoy the rest of your week.